This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
A group. It's me and a bunch of girls. They go out to dinner.
Let's talk about the fact that there was a photo of you and Brett
No.
online, and Adam Cole posted it and then posted your zoomed in facial expression as you had your hands and body pressed against his lady. You know, I mean, I think you're gonna get one of them Panama City flip joints on you.
Oh,
It's gonna be bad.
I've got to call it that. I'm going to say there's a Panama City flip joint. I've got to remember that.
It's gonna be bad.
Oh, he has been one of the delights of this, of what's been going on, because he's such a good guy. He's good. Really, I had told him this on a FaceTime call quite a while ago, that I'll kick his ass in video games. Just trying to be a smart ass, because I play video games, but nothing like what he does. But it's been a good part. Adding him to the elite's been very good, very well done. And let me change directions here a little bit.
Oh God.
I really, when I first saw Don Callis,
Yep.
I saw him as
Carney piece of shit.
well, okay, Cyrus the Virus, right, on ECW shows.
Yeah.
And I remember calling him Don Calais and having a good time with it. I really, really enjoy working with him. I think he's a very good. And I go back to before he became Kenny Omega's manager and turned heel, when he came out and helped us to commentate, and we were heading towards that angle. I thought he was a very good commentator.
Yeah,
A good voice.
He's underrated. He's good at everything he does.
Yeah, so I've got a lot of time for Don Callis. I really do. I have a lot of fun with him backstage. So I never thought I'd say that about Cyrus fucking Virus.
Well, that was a character. You hated the character. That means he's doing a good job.
Yeah, exactly. And the good news is that, when you go back and look at ECW stuff, he has kept his figure. Not everybody has
his figure.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Hey, what's interesting to me? Go ahead. You're gonna bury somebody. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, unlike Paul Heyman, who continues to suck on an air hose and blow up.
Why are you doing that? Why are you mean to people?
I'm just making a comment that he just.
So what you're saying is you watch SmackDown every week?
No, I do not.
Then how are you able to comment on what he looks like or doesn't look like?
I see pictures.
Oh, really? I didn't know you were a big social media guy.
I'm not.
I mean, because you won't promote our shit. I guess you get on social media not to promote our shit or AEW shit, just to type in Paul Heyman, see if you can't get a look. Fucking weirdo. Hey, can I tell you something else that's kind of weird?
Blimp, blowfish. Go ahead.
Did you know Cassio Kid has he's become a Tony Schiavone stan? Are you familiar with the term stan?
STAN or STAND or T or what?
STAN.
Tony Schiavone stan.
Yeah. Let me explain. He's taken his Tony Schiavone fandom, shall we say, to the next level.
Oh boy, that sounds creepy to me.
It is. It's bad.
Mm-hmm.
He went to the middle of the mall, Tony. He went
now I know where you're going with this.
He went to Claire's.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's got 2. That's right. TWO. He has 2. Can't believe this is real. Pierced ears. Why are you encouraging that? Why are you clapping for that?
Because I think you need to be your own person. I need to think that sometimes you say, it's like I'm doing when I'm getting the bug tattoo. I'm saying, fuck it. That's what I'm doing. You know? Had a discussion with Tommy End.
Wait, hang on. Are we glossing over the pierced ears?
No, I'm just going to insert this. I had a discussion with Tommy End, who, as we all know, is covered with tattoos.
All right. You were not talking to Tommy Yen. You were talking to Malachi Black.
Malachi Black. I was talking to Malachi Black, and he told me, he said, you need to be different. You need to do something, be your own person, do something unexpected. And I went, hell yeah.
Now, did you put your head next to his head and say, Tommy, that's good advice. Now go do something with your life, you little bitch. You've got to start doing that to people in AEW. Don't do it to Adam Cole. Don't you do it.
First thing in catering in Philadelphia. Yeah. Oh, shameless plug. The pre-sale, you can order Butts and Seats, the Tony Schiavone story at buttsandseatscomic.com.
Tony, how long does it take to make a fucking comic book? Can I just ask?
I don't know. Ask Dirk Manning. I don't know.
Just so you know, I started building a house when you started promoting this. We done moved in. Y'all can't put together 8 drawings and staple them in the time we have erected a home from the dirt.
Talk to Gimmick Attorney. He's a catalyst in all this. I do need to let you know that I'll be going to the New York Comic Con coming up October 7th, 8th, and 9th, and 10th.
I know somebody who won't be.
Ooh.
Nothing. Hey.
So, and then, you know, I got to see, as you saw on the show on Friday, I got to see Homicide for the first time.
Oh, what a great guy he is. What'd you think?
I loved him because that's all Eddie talks about. You know, I mean, that's Eddie's man. And I hope we see him more. Just good guy. So, and Eddie after the show was like, really after the show, Eddie Kingston was again very emotional, and actually he was crying because of, if you think about, you know, his journey.
Oh, it's unbelievable. His story is unlike most in wrestling, and without AEW, I don't think that opportunity would have been afforded to him. You talk about the right place, right time. It's unbelievable. But yeah, by the way, I know a lot of our listeners are probably not AEW viewers on the reg, and they're just here for Jim Crockett Promotions. We'll get there.
Yeah.
Let me say, if you're an old school Jim Crockett fan, you would love you some Eddie Kingston because he can wrestle, but he's a promo and a half.
Yeah.
And I wish every wrestling show I ever watched, forever and ever, amen, included an Eddie Kingston promo. I'd be fine with it. I know he's not on WWE. Hell, just slide something in there. Right. I'll watch it. I'm in.
The finish of the match on Rampage was the end of the night for us.
Yeah.
And when you see Eddie Kingston with that kendo stick going crazy, that was Eddie letting off emotion about the night.
Yeah.
So that to me was just a great way to end the entire night that we had. The fans hung with us. I thought, man, we got basically 4 hours TV we're going to put in front of them. It was a little bit less than 4 hours, obviously, but of wrestling. But I don't know. I first thing I think about when I see that crowd, I think about the kids who worked on the independents in New York City, in the New York area, and what they, you know, I mean, I'm sure they're going to places like, you know, and I've been to I think the Warriors of Wrestling in Staten Island, and I'm familiar with some of the other places, not as much as some other people, but I am. And I think about the kids who worked hard to get where they are, and now they walk out and see that, and they all think, we're in the fucking big time. John Silver and Alex Reynolds were like, it was like, oh my God. You know, they even, there was even a point to where guys walked out early in the day and looked around at the seats and were going like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Look at the place we're working, right?
Yeah.
And there was a part of me that, because I'm a curmudgeon, that went, holy shit, this big arena for a fucking tennis match? What the fuck? Because tennis fucking sucks. And this arena is pretty big. So it was great. And I don't think AEW is not going to be able to regularly do things like this. But AEW is going to be able now to go places, and we've done that since the pandemic. We've put a lot of people in the arenas. So, and we're kind of running through the Northeast as well. Rochester coming up, and as with this drops tonight, Rochester will be tonight in New York, and then we go to Philadelphia. We're going to be in Boston very soon. So, yeah, hey, life's good, buddy.
Did you see that there was a little controversy about the show?
I'm sure.
A pretty prominent female fan. I don't know if she's enjoying the controversy, so I won't necessarily say her handle, but she tweeted that there was a lot of funk in the building. I don't mean like the George Clinton style. I mean like the BO style. She was complaining that AEW fans, or well, wrestling fans, were smelly.
Really?
And to the point where she got a headache because they stank so bad. That's real.
That is real?
That's real. I'll send you a link, but again, I think a lot of people have been coming for her, so I don't want to give a handle or anything, but she follows me and I follow her, and she seems like a nice person, but yeah, she was just pretty vocal about, boy, it's stank in there.
Well, there you go.
And I wanted to ask, is smoking allowed in Arthur Ashe Stadium?
No, I wouldn't think so.
Oh,
you talking about cigarettes or
well, yeah, nicotine.
Yeah, nicotine. Okay, I wouldn't think so. No.
I wonder if that's because those folks in New York, they're ahead of the game. They know about Lucy nicotine.
Well, I would think they do, because they are ahead of the game.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.